5, continuing the MF Ghost series, and here we have the Alpine A110. So what we're going to be doing today is I'll show you guys how to make the car look the way it does, then I'll give you the build and tune, and show you guys what it can do. So as far as making it look like this, what you're going to want to do is the stock, like OEM manufactured blue. I did change the wheels. Okay. I wanted to make sure because I was like, did I do that or not? 'Cause I don't really remember because I made this car a long time ago. Let's see, I think we have, yes, we have the aluminum semi-gloss paint on it, which is under these special colors. And then of course I tinted the windows. For the vinyls, I believe I did share this. Maybe I didn't. Okay. My bad. Save layer group. Go away, Epic Games. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. We're good. We're good. Got a bit spooked there. I was like, where's my mouse? But we're good. So I'll share this if you guys want to make it yourselves or whatnot. We go on over to final groups. Okay, we are shared. My brain is doing a lot of things with braining right now. I'm beat. I just finished final exams at school, and my brain is absolutely fried after that. Don't judge me for my username. I was like 8 years old when I made this account. I don't feel like paying to change my name. Okay, now I gotta find it. There it is. Okay. The share code for the number 4 is 223-239-891. One more time, the share code for the number 4 is 223-239 and 891. Pretty much what you want to do. You want to get a number 4, you want to give it a gold border, and you want to put it to where the top part here is underneath the mirror. Oops. Yeah, and you can see like the placement of the 4, and then you just want to mirror it to the other side and then flip it. To flip it, you just go into here and you just flip horizontally. It'll be the right way, and that's it for making this car look the way it does. Not much goes into this one. Moving on to the build. Wait, I almost forgot. The design as a whole, I will also give the share code. Like I said, my brain is like completely shot right now, but I will hopefully recover soon. Whoa. Just let that share really quickly. Damn, I forgot to filter by current car. Okay, the share code for this livery is 583-562-203. One more time, that is 583-562-203. Moving on to the build for real this time. And I will give the share code for the tune as well after we go over everything. So no engine swaps or drivetrain swaps, so those remain stock. Aero, same thing. It all stays stock. Nothing to really do. That is one thing that I noticed when making the MF Ghost cars, is not a lot really goes on customization wise in comparison to the initial D cars, where like we were swapping all kinds of like stuff to get the aero right. Anyway, semi-slick race tire compound, 205mm front tires, 265mm rear tires. The wheels, I know that these are HREs, but I'm trying to think of okay, so they're not in the sport. I think they're probably a multi-piece. Yes, they are. The HRE S104s. One second, this is important. Yeah, just had to shoot out a quick text. Yeah, rim size, they stay stock front and back. Upgraded rear track width, you want the maxed out one. For the front, you want the like middle. Moving on over to the drivetrain, race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, race differential. Moving on, we have race brakes, race suspension, race front anti-rolls, come on, there we go, okay, race rear anti-rolls, no roll cage, and race weight reduction. Onto the engine bits, we have the race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race valves, race cams, race exhaust, race engine block, race pistons, the stock turbo. I did this for handling purposes because it gets a little wonky. I just think, in my opinion, it handles better with the stock turbo. If you want, you can put the race one on, but it's just, I did it for handling purposes, plain and simple. Race flywheel, race oil and cooling, and race intercooler. Moving on over to the tune. For the tire pressure, we have 25 in the front, 27 in the rear. Gearing 2.20 final drive, the rest remains stock. Alignment, camber, -3 in the front, -2 in the rear. Toe, you want 1.0 outward in the front, -1.8 inward for the rear. Front caster angle of 5.6. Anti-roll bars, you have 21.4 in the front, 13.8 in the rear. Springs, we got 443.8 in the front, 361.1 in the rear. With the ride height is 3.6 in the front and 4.2 in the rear. Damping for rebound, 8.0 in the front, 8.7 in the rear. For bump, 3.2 in the front, 4.1 in the rear. Aero, you should not have. Should not have that. Braking, 44% towards the rear, and then 50% pressure. differential, 70% acceleration, 42 deceleration. Now I will give you guys the share code for this. I don't know if that even registered me typing that. My tuning setup, okay, it did. So for the share code, we have 589-361-870. One more time, the share code for the tune is 589-361-870. Now let's take her out for a spin. Oh, before we do that, I have wheel spins. We gotta open them. Open up our wheel spins first. Okay, not bad. Okay, pretty good. I'm actually getting decent prizes. And then I say that and I get 1,000 credits, which isn't very much. Having a brain fart. Oh yeah, rivals. There we go. So these are more like track-oriented cars, at least the way that I'm building them. I'm gonna set my rival as my personal best time. Which, to be honest, this car is probably not gonna catch that car, being for real right now. Because that thing is like a purebred like track car, the way it's built. It's got all the aero pieces, it's got an engine swap, all-wheel drive, it's got all the stuff. This was like built to be a track like oriented car, but like while being true to the show that it comes from, rather than just all out track car. So same drill, 4 laps, because we're not going to really count the dig lap because it's obviously going to be slower. So dig lap is just a little practice for me. Another thing is I'm not really shooting for a clean lap, as long as I don't freaking obliterate the car and toast my lap time. I don't really care if I clip a wall or whatever. So this car, I mean, like the way it handles is pretty forgiving. Not as forgiving as like the Supra, but it's decently forgiving. But like if you overbake it in a corner, you will lose the back end. And if you take the corner a little too quick, you will understeer. So it's like, just make sure you take your corners proper and you'll be fine. Whoops. Okay, like right there, didn't obliterate my lap time to clip that wall, so I don't even care. I'm not gonna rewind. But here's where the lap times, I'm gonna start paying attention. probably take that last corner quicker. 105, it's about where the other MF Ghost cars sit at as far as lap times. Yeah, as you guys can see, that Z is a freaking rocket ship. It just slingshotted itself into that corner. That last corner right there was almost bad because I accidentally hit the brakes hard and locked up. Accidentally downshifted an extra time right there. This here is the last lap that we're doing. So 105, I think with some practice I could definitely like crank out a faster lap, but I think that 105 is pretty good. That's on average what the MF Ghost cars are clocking around this course. I think the only ones that might be able to touch that 102 are maybe like the GTR and like some of like the supercars, but we're not quite there yet. I think once we start getting into the Ferraris and the Lambos, maybe we'll be able to do it. Okay, so let's get away from our copyright music. Hey, level 100. I think I'm what, like Prestige 2? Yeah. Should be higher, but my account got reset when that whole like bug was happening with the players on PC. And like their accounts wouldn't save and they would just lose everything. Alright, now we're doing some donuts. That's how we end off all the videos on the channel. That's how we've ended them off for a very long time at this point. I think I've been ending videos like this for quite a few years now. It's the small details that set me apart, you know? Small details. With all that said and done, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video, and that is all for me today.